So here we are. We have a very special episode of Cart to Cart today. We are actually live at the DotDev conference in Toronto, Canada. And we are recording with Shopify.
And we're all together.
We're all together, yes, in person.
And we're almost like in a little, what's this, like a little bubble? Where
Yes, it feels like a bubble.
Yeah, where people can watch. No one's actively watching us right now.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I feel less stressed about it,
Yeah.
which is fun. But it's kind of cool. This is the first time they've done this kind of cool community thing. I think they had a lineup of like 4 or 5 podcasts today or more.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
If you haven't checked other Shopify podcasts in the space, there's ones that are more focused for merchants. There are other ones that are for developers. There's just like everything. Or if you just like a little bit of Shopify gossip, that's where you come to Cart to Cart.
Yeah. They were asking me like, oh, like what do you guys talk about? I'm like, things, just any Shopify things.
In just e-commerce in general or commerce. But first, before we get into the fun gossip for the day, let's do our round of intros. We don't always do this for every single episode, but it's a special episode, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna start at the end of the table. So, Trudy, you kick us off.
Okay, I'm Trudy McNabb. You may also have seen me at the merch store, but I run Design Packs with Anne, and I'm also starting a new venture, Studio in the City with Brenda.
Yes.
Agency, app, back end, front end, everything.
Bit of
Event planner.
Lady
now.
in many plants. Oh,
Yes.
Model. Yes, Trudy has helped organize 3 events this week.
Yeah. Oh, shout out. So also, we can include a link in the show notes for anyone who hasn't checked out the latest merch that Shopify dropped that Trudy is rocking at the moment.
I'm going to get that
cute.
shirt. I love that
It's
shirt.
So retro. I love it.
Yeah.
And the model reference is if you check out, you will see Trudy modeling the t-shirt. So, yeah. Awesome. Also, congrats on Studio in the City. Super excited.
Yeah, Studio in the City. Me and Trudy have started an agency, and we just vibed off of each other. I don't know. We just really wanted to collaborate, and our skill sets really complement each other. So we are looking to work with clients who want to do really custom PDPs and unique experiences. So that's like the market we're focusing on. But I am Brenda, and I also am a theme partner. So I have a theme in the theme store called Whisk, and I also work with clients as well. But I'm a developer, designer, front of the front end type of girl.
If you want to know more about Brenda or Trudy or any of us, a lot of our episodes have like these little interviews
The deep dives.
The deep dives, so you get to hear
Where
all
Diana grills.
Where
Yes.
I grill and it's great. Nobody's grilled me hard yet. Like we just had a nice combo. You didn't pull any
I
weird
know.
stuff
I didn't know it was coming.
yeah.
So we'll have to do another redo of that. I think.
We do.
Yeah.
But you can check those out. I think we're on. Yeah, we have five episodes. I think that have some more details about all of us. So.
Yeah.
I guess I have to introduce myself. So I'm Diana. I'm the co-founder CEO of DownPay, which is like an installments-based app that enables partial payments on Shopify natively, white label, straight through checkout, no logins, and we focus a lot, funny enough, on a lot of custom made-to-order things that have lead times, right? Where I kind of like to, and I'm trying to bring this word back, we're like the modern layaway of Shopify, bringing back that
I love that
right?
tagline. That's good.
Yeah. But I'm
sense.
like, do people really know what that means?
That's funny. It's such an oldie-timey term.
Right?
Yeah.
One of our merchants told us once that he's like, you could do a whole marketing campaign with Matt Damon's Boston accent about like layaway, because it was apparently really popular in Boston.
Interesting. It makes me, like, when I hear layaway, it makes me think of Sears for some reason.
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
You know?
Back in the day.
Department store.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
Back hallway.
we're trying to not make it little agreements that you did at the store and manually. So anyways, it's been fun. It's been a great blast. I also used to work at Shopify as well, which is kind of a blast being here and seeing some familiar faces from like a decade ago. So
Yeah. Just wander around and be like, I know you. I know you. Yeah.
Hi, hugs. Hi, hugs. Yeah.
Awesome. I guess I'm last to go. So I'm Anne Thomas, and I am the other half of Design Packs, which is a Shopify app that adds sections and templates to your theme. I used to be a theme developer, and I just love anything liquid and online store, and that's my happy place, which is fun. And yeah, I'm so glad that we're here and we're doing this. I guess we'll start off with just doing a general vibe check, how everyone is feeling. So also, today is the first day of .dev, but there's also a second day as well. And there have been events previously happening too.
We should chat a bit about those, like,
Yeah.
so people know like what kind of things we've all attended. I think we were at some of the same ones, different ones, just like vibe check on like how this week works.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of, I think, community. We had a whole episode on community,
Yeah.
and I think that's been really big, especially yesterday. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
So, yeah, Brenda, what's been your favorite event so far?
I mean, I think it was the women's lunch,
Yeah.
which Trudy helped organize
Yes.
with Sakshi from Swim. Just really cool. I kind of make the joke sometimes about like coming to the tech conferences and coming to these conferences, and I'm like, there's like 10 women, and so we all kind of know each other. If we don't know each other, there's more than 10 women, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But like that, I thought that was a really great event to do before the conference.
Yeah.
So then like we really do know each other, like now that we see each other around. And something that a couple of women have commented on is that there's no line for the women's restroom, and there is a line for the men's restroom.
It's like
every time I've gone.
one time
It's
in my
our
life.
justice.
I don't have to wait in line. It's amazing. There's no one ever in there. It's great.
Well, but it's been like this whole week is like so much just talking to each other and getting inspired by each other. I always leave this week like re-energized, so I'm hoping to get that. I mean, like moving forward. I'm also so happy that this is 2 days.
Yes.
Oh, agreed.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because
That was a good change.
I didn't get to really attend many workshops or anything today, so I need to.
either.
Lots of conversations, so lots of good combos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sponsored the women's event too, which I'm so glad because like that set the bar for the week for me. Not to say that all the other events weren't amazing, but like, you know, there's this like mix of how many people can you meet, you know, the level of volume in some of the events, you know, where it's like, okay, if it's like a little bit more toned down, I can have deeper conversations with people. So the women's event was perfect for that. I think we had like a 50, 45 people. So like within that amount of time, you get to meet like quite a few people, get to know them, connect and stuff. And then after that, I did the Zapier Epic party that night. So that was like entirely different. There was, I don't know, several hundred people there. It was in an arcade, which was amazing. And then
There may have been a dance floor
There
that
was
I
a-
saw
yes.
all of you.
Yeah, it's true.
Cut a rug on.
And yourself as well.
I cannot.
You're not
resist the dance
excluded.
floor,
Yeah.
I know.
I, however, was constantly running away from the snake. So
Oh,
if I,
yes.
I
There was
did
a
hear.
snake.
I left
dipped
before the snake,
in the-
and I'm like, don't you? I feel like you should warn some people that are nervous about snakes.
I was just running away from conversations as soon as I saw the snake. So I apologize to anybody.
I love it. But outside of that, you know, like what's happening now? So like, there's some after party-ish stuff with .dev. We're gonna have a big. What's it called? The party after tomorrow.
There's a block party tomorrow, and then the Shopify folk are going to be there too.
Yeah, like
'Cause
a
that
whole
also
mingle.
is like
That's fun.
what makes this so valuable is really
Yeah.
getting the face time.
Yes.
with
Well,
Shopify.
especially not only with people from Shopify, but there's so many people come from all around the world.
Yes.
And there's such a big
Mind-blowing.
difference between hanging out with someone in person versus just being on a Zoom call.
It's true. And though we don't live in the same place, we're all kind of close enough
Yeah.
that we can like
Yeah.
see each other sometimes.
Absolutely.
Same time zone.
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
I got to meet so many of the partners that I have never met in person, right? Because
Yeah.
you're like, you see them on like X or on LinkedIn or whatever, and you're like, I actually would love to chat with you. I think there's a great opportunity, whatever. And then we're like, all we do is create a Slack channel and chat in there, and then never face-to-face, even face-to-face video. And then, you bump into them here and you're like, oh, you're real. Yeah. you are not a robot. So that's been, oh my God, the first day, that's been my favorite part of just like bumping into people and getting, really connected. What about you, Anne?
One that I really enjoyed was, so there were 4 different events yesterday, but one that kind of kicked it off really well was the, obviously, to be fair, the highlight was definitely the women's lunch. but Second, also up there was Good API. They organized
I saw that.
It was tree planting, but it was through the Toronto Conservation. So I didn't realize this. I thought we were just going to go out and, tree plant right away, but they actually had people who worked there, and there was more of a nature walk type situation.
That's
so they were
nice.
explaining different things about the swallows and all this kind of, and I love that sort of stuff. So to me, coming into the city is, I don't love the city. So to kick off the week with being out in nature, that was my happy place. So
I love that. Funny enough, one of the ladies I know from Shopify runs nature walks in Ottawa all the time, and she actually was part of building out .dev this year. And anyway, shout out to her for doing that. But yeah, the nature walks, just tell me everything about birds, mushrooms, plants. Tell me what's invasive. Tell me what's not invasive. Feel educated. So it's kind of cool they brought that into the partner stuff. So
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah. And did anyone today at the actual conference, are there any workshops or talks or anything that have kind of stuck out for you?
I only managed to make it to one workshop because I was just socializing, but I did the new collection API workshop, and I feel like I really was excited about it because it's not the most exciting, but I feel like it just answered everything that I wanted to happen for the past 10 years. You're like, why can't collections do this? Now it kind of can.
Now you know.
Yeah, I'm excited to dig into
so
that.
I feel like I'm excited to dig in and play around and see what the possibilities are, but it seems like it should have been there already, but it's nice to have now.
Better late than never, right?
Yeah.
The one talk I went to today was, so I have a theme partner, and the theme store has not gotten a lot of attention, especially in the past year. And when Editions was announced, the word theme wasn't in anything, and we were all pretty sad. So last week, I got an invite, as well as a few other theme partners that are here, to a private conversation with a bunch of senior leaders at Shopify to talk about the theme store and to talk about where we could really have a conversation. We don't have a manager. We don't really have anybody to go to right now. So I was really happy. Atlee was there, Akko was there, Vanessa Lee led the conversation, Eitan, just to have those people value us enough to sit down in a room and listen to us for an hour. I feel really optimistic that we're gonna get some good stuff out of that.
That's great.
That's good. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it to no talks. Oh, I had the intention. I was they had a payments one, and I was really excited about it because it was somebody I used to work with, and I kept inching my way to the rooms, and then bumped into somebody. I'm like, it's fun. I don't want to leave this conversation, so I unfortunately didn't. I'm hoping tomorrow, I get to check out some stuff, but.
Well, sometimes it's interesting because you can get almost a filtered or a Coles Notes version of a talk or a workshop by just chatting with somebody else as well.
At the post events after, right, where you're like, oh, what did you do? What was worth it? And then some of them they're doing them twice, which is great.
I'm really glad they're doing that because I missed Ben Sell's talk, and I've heard that there's a lot of stuff in that about liquid and themes, and so I'm going to leave here and run to that.
Yeah,
when we're done.
We should.
But it's been just great walking around and just it's insane. How many? I don't know how many thousands of people are here.
I don't know.
I
can't count that high.
2,000.
Yeah, that's the number I heard.
Yeah. Right. That's incredible. Is there anything that anyone is specifically looking forward to on day 2? Or have we not thought that far ahead?
I was looking at the schedule. I'm like, everything I really was excited about was today, but I didn't get in. Like the new web hooks I wanted to get in, but that was full. One time the catalog stuff was full, and another time I just missed it because I was chatting. Tomorrow I looked, and I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna pick on the day.
I feel like I should do the same thing. I'm like, if I have a spot, what am I, what's available and whatnot? I'm like,
sometimes I just tag along with people.
Totally. And then also what I didn't do was we're looking out at a bunch of booths where Shopify are. There's a apps booth, marketing, online store. So there's Shopify here to talk to us. and I didn't take any advantage of that today.
Yeah.
I know. That's like all I do.
I think that's my
They
main
hate to
goal
see me
tomorrow.
come.
They're like, what's Dan going to say this time? That's amazing.
Too much feedback.
I'm also the same, and I'm like, I see that I think it was merchandising, unless I'm blind and they are here, find you. I come in and I'm like, so that laundry list I gave you, what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know if I've actually brought this up in the podcast before, but I feel like I need to have it on record that every year I ask about on-site search.
Yes.
You have brought this up. You have brought this up.
And you got me on that too. That
Yeah.
whenever
Good.
I have the opportunity, I always ask about online search, and I'm
Perfect.
always told it's being worked on.
Yeah, one day.
One
One day I won't have to ask about it anymore, and I'll be happy. Happy.
The dream.
Yeah.
Any open questions that people have after day one? Like, do you feel like there's anything that you're like, you want to know more about, or you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's always the case with Shopify conferences every year because so many things are changing and so many things are actively being worked on that they may not be like fully cooked just yet.
Right.
So I think that's a little bit tricky, and it sometimes I leave these big Shopify conferences with more questions than I had for before. But that being said, usually what ends up happening, it's like, okay, well, we'll see what happens for the rest of 2026.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I felt the same way. I'm like, I mentioned my laundry list, right? Where I'm like, I want to see these things happen. There's questions I have about, is there a reason why X doesn't work with Y? Is there a reason why, and I would love more communication around that, As an app developer who's trying to find new features or getting asked for features, I'm being blocked by a lot of things, and I don't want to be this annoying, It's not my intention to be this annoying, but it would just be great to have these open conversations where not even just once a year, right? I'd love to talk to the teams that relate to what I'm building on a more regular basis, where it's like, I have I'll tell you what I did recently. So there's one feature that I'm dying for because we get it every week. I wrote a product brief and sent it to the team at Shopify. I was like, what data do you need from me? Because I will give you anything that you need, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, I wish everybody did this because it's so great. And I gave them merchants examples, like, what they need, whatever. And I'm like, I'm happy to do this if it can be can make us work together on solving whatever it is we need to be solving.
I got a tip today from somebody high up that sending videos is good. That,
okay.
Words
Yes.
and, it's hard to go through, but
Okay, good to know.
videos are easier for them
Picture
to.
says 1,000 words.
I mean, that does make, for our own QA, we send
Yeah.
videos back and forth all the time. So
that's
that
fair.
absolutely makes sense.
I hadn't even thought about that. That's
No,
a
me
good
either. And
call.
I'm like, I love Loom. I love videos too.
You can really explain things much more easily, right? Where
Show.
you're like, let me point to you exactly where the struggle is. So that's a good call. I'm gonna now harass them with that. Thanks. Now I have another tool in my tool belt to harass people.
The other good thing of being here is that you get to talk to other partners, and they have the same problem. So then you kind of have like
you
a
don't
united
feel
front.
insane.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
I think the conversations I've had today, a lot of them have been, where are we going? What am I doing? Where is the future of commerce? Where's my place in the future of commerce? And I think that's still an open question for me, for sure. But I think a lot of us are it's like the nature of where everything is right now. I don't think it's even just Shopify related. I think it's kind of tech in general. But
we don't have the answers yet. But as we keep recording new episodes, we will try to figure that out.
I know. I feel like after this, hopefully they put out all of the talks and workshops in video form so that I can just go through them all in my own.
do they normally do that?
I don't know.
I don't
feel like
I think they
last
record
year-
some of them. That was the biggest feedback from last year, right? Where it was like, because you couldn't attend every talk, people kept asking about recordings and stuff. And I feel like this year they did record some of them, but I could be wrong.
Or if they're not recording them, a tutorial that goes through the same thing or whatever.
Yes, and exactly. It's like, pre-recorded demos of exactly what was covered. Great.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch them on my own time,
Yeah.
So that would be nice. That would be great. Yeah.
Well, I think that about sums it up.
Thank you, Shopify.
Yeah.
This is so
This
cool.
is very,
This
very
is kind of like my fantasy of being a news TV anchor, right? Don't you kind of feel like a TV anchor?
Absolutely.
This is as close as
You wish
it'll
you-
ever
this
be.
was- oh, it is green. Maybe we could put something behind you.
Yeah, various weather patterns.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
crazy storm today, so.
Yes,
There was a
yes,
tornado
that's-
warning.
Yes.
Yeah, but we get those like every other day. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah. Tornado Alley, apparently.
Yeah. But we will make sure that we do a follow-up after this entire
Yeah.
week.
Yes, that'd be great.
Follow
Once-
closely
yeah.
and go from there.
Okay.
Please follow us. We're on the YouTubes. We have a site. We have.
do. Cart to
Please
Cart
give feedback if you want to
podcast.com.
listen to more things. We're happy to share our hot goss about all things Shopify, all things ecom. And without further ado, our
Sign off.
heart sign off.